KHQ. Breaking news.
Murder for hire mistrial. Tonight we begin with breaking news. Even though courts were closed for President's Day today, there's been a bombshell in the murder for hire trial.
James Henriksen, the accused mastermind, wants his trial thrown out, and today attorneys filed a motion that could make it a reality. Henriksen worked in the oil fields of North Dakota. He's accused of ordering these two men dead when they got in his way of business. The man in the glasses is Doug Carlisle, who was gunned down in his Spokane home after church.
KHQ local news reporter Haley Gunther has been on this case since Henriksen's trial began. And Haley, does Henriksen actually have a legitimate argument?
Dan, good evening. Well, we did have several pages of documents we've been sorting throughout the day, and his attorneys are absolutely convinced of it. There was a 20-page motion filed this morning, and they lay out exactly why. Here's the docs, 20 pages of law talk, followed by 15 pages of pictures of text messages. The texts are the heart of the defense's argument here. It's a series of texts between these two men, Detective Mark Burbridge with the Spokane Police Department and Robert DeLeo, a former Henriksen lackey who admits to being the go-between for Henriksen and hitman Tim Succo. Detective Burbridge was in charge of the Doug Carlisle murder investigation before the feds took it over, and DeLeo is one of the key witnesses in the government's case against Henriksen. The defense says they were never told Detective Burbridge and DeLeo were in such close contact, and they say that's a problem. Not only that, they also say that the texts make it clear Detective Burbridge held sway over DeLeo, at one point even appearing to threaten him. "Your time is running low," Burbridge writes. "We are offering deals to 3 other people. First on board gets the best deal." The defense says they think these texts are the, quote, tip of the iceberg when it comes to undisclosed contact with other key witnesses. And Dan and Steph, the government is expected to rest their case as early as the end of this week. Then the defense would take over. We'll know more about how the judge rules coming up first thing tomorrow morning. Dan?
Well, Haley, what about Detective Burbridge? What does he have to say?
Well, he hasn't been reached for comment so far, but I should say that at the time of Doug Carlisle's murder, he was in the Spokane Police Major Crimes Unit. He's since been transferred out of that unit. Dan?
All right. Thank you, Haley. This is the latest twist in an already very complicated story. Keep up with all of it right now on KHQ.com.